Hello there everybody, Sam'sTrains here, welcome back to the railway. Last week I finished off what I think was my favourite ever series of Sam'sTrains Live. It was just such a lot of fun, such a lot of funny, entertaining things happened. I mean, your requests were fantastic. There were some really nice requests, but also some really amusing ones that performed in very funny ways. Derailments, if you were there, you know exactly what happened. There was a great collaboration, that's something you're going to see in just a second. That was great. Some good models to see, some great conversations we had during the series. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And so today I'm going to put some of my favourite moments from that series together, because a lot of people won't have seen the best bits. So here are the best bits, they're coming right now. I hope you enjoy them. Take it away. So it's come to my attention that over the last probably 6 months or so, there have been 1 or 2 Sam'sTrains memes being circulated. Now that's crazy to me. I never thought I would ever do anything worthy of being memeable. I've tried my best, I've done crazy videos in the past, it's never really happened. Finally though, it is starting to. So what I thought I would do is, on these live shows, I would start doing a bit of a meme review. We could sort of watch together a meme that someone has created, and I'll tell you what I think about it, and you can tell me what you think about it. So the first one comes from Leviathan. This is going to be a meme in itself because I can't say his name. Leviathan York, and the video is called "Everything Wrong with Sam'sTrains." It's going to be a long video. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here it comes. Are you ready? Here it is. Oh God! All right. Everything wrong with Sam'sTrains in 1 minute, 1 minute or less. It started off well, hasn't it, with me and that ridiculous moustache. You just know it's going to be good with that. Right, Warwell counter 1, it says. Let's see. I get it. Okay. All right, okay. So it seems as though we have a Warwell counter. This is unusual because I didn't actually realise this was a thing. Did I really say Warwell a bunch of times? What was it? The counter's up to 23 times. Right, let's see. How many times did I say Warwell? 40, we're on 43 times. 50. I have a problem. 60 times. 70 times. Oh, 73. Sentence. AliExpress. AliExpress, I reckon, something like. Oi! It's my face on a Thomas Crew. Classic. Crop circle. I like it. This is crazy.
Oh my God, I need a top hat, quickly.
Okay, yeah, I recognise this. This is the El Cheapo, the destruction of El Cheapo's hat.
That moustache, that's
the
horrible,
classic.
offensive moustache, cut that down.
So, what did we think to that one, everybody? Well, to be honest with you, let's see, there was every ingredient from a good meme there. There was a creative, repetitious thing, that's me saying Warwell. I did not realise that was a thing, so maybe that is a genuine criticism, because I did probably say that word too often. Let's see, we've got film references, we've got a good bit from The Shining, bit of Circle in there, bit of El Cheapo, that's pretty good. Yeah, I didn't think that was too bad at all, so I would give that, I would say 8 out of 10. There we go. So, who was it? Leviathan York. Well done, you got me. I really don't know what's going to happen here, because it's, let's just say on the outside line we have some of my least favourite items from the railway. So who was this? Who do we have to thank for this? It was William Babcock, of course. So William, thank you, William. Thank you very much. So you asked to have, I think, probably my least favourite locomotive run. This is the Airfix Royal Scot, and I sort of let slip last week that I have stopped servicing this. I'm letting it rot because it's just a nightmare to service, and it's not a very nice loco anyway. So we'll have to wait and see if that is actually going to work. Is it capable of hauling itself around the layout? We will have to wait and see. Then he wanted me to run the egg vans, which of course are known for constant derailments. So that's going to go badly. And then he said LMS brake vans. I'm pretty sure he put an S on the end of brake van. So we have 2 plural there. I'm 95% sure those egg vans are going to derail. You never know though, do you? So we shall wait and see. Look at that, Scott. Oh no. That's at 50% speed, folks. Oh God. Is it even going to get up Gordon's Hill? I'm not sure. Oh, good lord. How embarrassing. Oh no, okay. I guess that is the worst I've ever seen any locomotive handle that second radius curve. Bachmann, Hornbeat, Dapple have got nothing on that, have they? Okay, here we go. Oh, this makes me nervous, seeing those egg vans. Sounds alright. No, it's not alright. They're off. Oh, God. And there they go behind the bookcase. Oh, that is really bad. No, they're off. They're off. They're off bad. Oh, they are covering up the other lines as well. Oh, God, what do I do?
I search for cheap trains, sometimes I review. It's apparently El Cheapo.
I think old El Cheapo has really messed up this time. I know I tread on pretty thin ice when I buy these cheap things on AliExpress, but this time I think I've broken through it and got my trousers wet. I really do think I got conned this time. So they are HO scale, free-wheel train carriage, cargo freight, wagon, model railroad, scenery diorama layout, and I bought these for $1.92 each. I bought 5 of them for $14, and here they come right now. Are you ready? Now, call me Mr. Einstein, but I make this 4 wagons, not 5, so I can smell a bit of a con going on there. $2 a piece. What on earth have we got here? The whole lot cost $14. I did order 5, I only got 4. I could go on and complain and spend half my life trying to get the 5th one. It's not going to happen though, is it? It's going to be like trying to get blood out of a stone. So we have 4 for $14. It's still insanely cheap. Let's find out what we're dealing with here. Here it is. What does it say? Ha, well, size, acreage, capability. What? We've seen this before, folks. This is like history repeating itself. Anyway, it is absolutely horrible. Look, the chassis doesn't fit onto the top. And can you see the fundamental problem with these? Well, let me show you. Let me just very quickly gauge these for you. Tell you what the gauge is like. Let's see. 20mm back to back. If these were HO scale, as described, they would be between 14 and 15mm. Therefore, these will not work on HO track. Hence, I was conned. This is not an HO wagon. Next, well, same thing again, horribly made, horribly painted. The decoration doesn't look like decoration, it looks like some kind of fungal infection, but it's done very, very badly, as you can tell. I'm going to wash my hands after touching that paint, because I don't trust that it hasn't got lead in it or something. But again, this is a con. I might as well have just flushed the money down the bog. Right, next wagon. Is this one going to be HO scale, I wonder? I guess I was wrong. Let's have a look what the gauge is like on this. It's obviously a completely different gauge yet again. Let's have a look. I didn't measure the second one. I think that one was the same. 17mm. This is still not HO or 00 scale. However, it is a different scale to the previous 2 wagons that we've looked at from the same listing with the same description, which means you cannot use this with those. What are they thinking? Okay, last one. We're counting on you. No, we're not. Right, this is some kind of missile launcher. It says, guided missile, military affairs, military affairs. Yes, suddenly the slightly concerning shape of this object takes on an all new meaning, doesn't it? Ugh, I don't like touching it. And the wagon itself, what does it say? POWEC, military affairs. Should that be power? Is POWEC some sort of military operation I've never heard of before? Let's have another look at the gauge just for the lols, even though it's clearly not going to be HO or 00. Let's see. 20.4, yes. So none of this is going to work on 00 gauge track. None of it is going to work on HO gauge track, except for perhaps that horrible red wagon. So that's a disaster. I think El Cheapo has been well and truly cheated on those wagons. However, there is a solution, a potential solution. I'm going to hand it over to you guys. And the question is, can you fix them? Is there a way to make these wagons work and look half decent on a 00 gauge or an HO scale model railway? The first person to get in touch though was Tom Jensen. Now Tom is a fellow YouTuber and he's done this sort of thing before. He's taken models that perhaps aren't the best and he's souped them up and made them a little bit more suitable.
Now I'm going to begin the process of completely changing this toy train. I'll show you some of the upgrades that I've been doing. There you go, piece of track. It's not perfect, but I only need that small piece there.
If you want to see some more of Tom's work, I will include a link to his channel in the description because it is well worth looking at. Anyway, I sent the wagons to him. Horrible as they were, I thought there's nothing he's going to be able to do with these. However, the other day, in fact yesterday, I got a clip sent to my email address.
Here she comes.
Look, they're running on 00 gauge track. I don't know how he did it, but they actually look absolutely incredible, don't they? They really do. So the first one on the train was this livestock wagon. Look at it, not a great colour, obviously overscale bogies. And then look at it, this looks like it could have been bought from a very expensive manufacturer now.
Hornby bogies on there with metal wheels. I buy them in bulk, so I've got plenty of wheels. That's had a respray, a wash, a dry brush here and there. Just wanted to bring out some of those details. I'm quite pleased with that.
Next up, the hopper. I mean, this was just revolting. I would never even consider putting this on my layout. And now look at it, this is something that I'd be proud to own.
That was sprayed black and then mist coated with a grey and then washed over to bring out the details and the ladders. So we've got a load and Hornby Junior wheels.
The next one was the tank wagon. Now this is the one that I thought he's not going to be able to fix this. I don't care how good he is. There's no way he's going to be able to fix it. And look at this. Look at it. This is probably my favourite of the bunch. Look at the shine. It's gone from that awful sort of funfair prize finish to a real shiny quality finish. I don't know how he did it.
These were much more difficult to get right. They were about that wide. So I've completely removed the middle and made them narrow. The tank has had a respray in the Tamiya green. I've worked on the caterpillars. I also put those tanks on the back there. Those barrels come from model kit.
And the other one was the rocket, of course, the torpedo, whatever you want to call it. It's not a torpedo, is it? Again, just a horrible thing. It was even broken, bits broken off it. Just a real shoddy thing. Just look at it now. Look at the state of that. Again, the finish is just fantastic. You can see there's extra detail on it as well.
I used some pieces of model kits to make that a little bit more interesting. Sprayed it black and dry brushed it with some metals. The missile itself hopefully looks a lot better than it did before.
But I take my hat off to Tom Jensen for this because that is a job well done. Far, far better than I expected and far, far better than I could ever hope to achieve myself. So do check out Tom Jensen's channel. Well done to Tom. Let's have it in the chat for Tom Jensen, folks, because I have to take my hat off to the guy. He has explained to me how he did it. I still have no idea how he did it. I mean, his skills are obviously just miles ahead of mine and miles ahead of most people I know. Just how do folks do this? If I was going to try that, I wouldn't even know where to start. Seriously, it's absolutely incredible, isn't it? I'm on the prowl, basically, for memes of Sam'sTrains or anything related. So this is one from Pep Productions. Do check him out on YouTube. I think it's Pep Productions, actually, but I've put Pep for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, this one is unbelievable. It must have taken quite a lot of effort. Are you ready to see it? You'll get what's happening almost straight away, but here it comes right now. Here we go. Right, do you get it yet? Do you realise what's happening? So we have what looks like 8 by 8, a grid of my videos. They're playing all at the same time. So listen to this. Are you ready for the intro? Here we go. This is 64 Sams welcoming you to the world. Here we go. It sounds like a football crowd, literally. And then watch this. This is actually so cool to watch. You see, like, one by one, the clips changing to the little running section I do at the start of the reviews. Look at that, and it sounds dreadful. It sounds absolutely awful. But look at that, it's all cutting the different logos, and then you get the blue logos popping up all over the place. It's absolutely epic. And then obviously you'll see the model boxes coming up into shot as well in just a second. I don't know if it's a meme or not, but it's just so cool to see It's like almost artwork, isn't it? So yeah, that was absolutely awesome. I mean, again, it gets full marks for effort because he must have had to download 64 of my videos, most of them over 30 minutes long. Then he's had to render them all. That must have taken a lot of rendering. Yeah, that was actually really, really cool. So that was Peb Productions. Well done to you. I would give that, I mean, it didn't take the mick out of me too much, so I would probably give it like a 6.5 out of 10 maybe. The effort points definitely bring that one up though, I would say. So yeah, that was awesome. Speaking of embarrassing, we have the first set of requests. The one on the middle line is pretty normal. The two on the outer lines are absolutely horrendous, and I'm 99% sure something is going to derail. So guess who the first one's from? Everybody can guess because he's always doing this. It is William Babcock. He engineers his requests deliberately, I think, to make them derail. So he's asked for the 1361, not pulling this time, but pushing egg vans on the outside line. I think the 1361 is dead already, literally. No, it's just stopped on points. Okay. It's not dead. This is not going to end well at all. How's the Garrett? Garrett doing okay? We'll make the most of it while that's the case. Here we go with the egg vans. This is not good. I think we've done that curve though, have we? Yes, done that curve. Right, we'll keep an eye on them up Gordon's Hill. Something doesn't sound all that good. But I think it's just the 1361. I think that's the only problem. Let's see. Oh, no, there we go. It's off. Oh, no. No. Can you see that? No. Is the M7 all right? I can't see. I heard it crash. Oh, for goodness sake. You could not engineer that to be worse than that, could you? Hey, oh God. Oh, stop. I forgot to stop the 1361. Hey, this is serious now. Because I don't... Look at this. Oh my God. And something else has happened as well. That's derailed. I don't know what. Alright, okay, that has to stop. Of all things, it's one of these coaches that's derailed. Let's pop that back on. I mean, I'm impressed with that one. That got around the track. But no, this is serious now because I don't mind what happens to the egg vans and the 1361. But if they're going to start picking on my M7, this just got personal. Right, what do I even do? How do I even fix this in a timely manner? A few weeks ago, I did a really fun experiment where I set up some really tight curves on a piece of board and then tested some Hornby 040s running along them. And the results were absolutely amazing. The 040s could handle incredibly tight curves, which I really wasn't expecting them to do. However, since that video went out and a lot of people sort of watched it, I got some comments saying there are lots of other things you could try with tight curves. Tight curves for 040s are not necessarily much of a big challenge, so why don't you try some other locomotives? Why don't you try coupling up some rolling stock and seeing how those respond? So as you can see, the tight curve has returned exclusively for this live stream. This is a -1st radius curve, so it's not the very tightest that I did in the experiment, but today I am at least going to test some other locomotives on this curve. So let's just make sure everything is working. I've got Smokey Joe on the track. Is this going to work? Oops, wrong way. Should do. Okay, it's still amazing to watch that happen. Okay, so that's it then. 040s work absolutely fine. Let's try something with a larger wheelbase then. Let's try an 060 locomotive. Let's pop this on. Now I'm starting off with a Triang 060 that has no flanges on its centre axle, so this is still effectively just an 040, but it's got a much wider wheelbase. How will this cope? Let's see. Oh, not happy. So I guess 060s are really going to struggle, but this one is doing it. Oh yeah. Oh, so it's not happy, it was about to tip, but I think we can at least try a locomotive, an 060 tank engine that is. But this is a Bachmann pannier tank, does have flanges on the centre wheel. So is this one going to work? I don't think so. I don't think it will, but let's find out. Here we go. Oh, it derailed. So, I mean, do we count that as a pass or not? Because it technically did derail. Let's pop that back on. Let's see if it can go backwards. Ready? Ah, so that is far too tight. Okay, so that didn't work, which makes the next step a little bit redundant, I suppose, but I think people will want to see it. So let's try a larger locomotive just for the lols. I don't know, maybe I will find one that can actually do this. Let's try the Hornby K, is it a K1 or something? Might be a K, no, I think it is a K1. K2, K3, something like that. This is a mogul locomotive, so if the pannier tank couldn't do it, I'm pretty sure this one won't, but let's watch and find out. Are you ready? Oh, so, I mean, the pannier technically got around the curve. This one can't do it. Should we go a bit faster? Oh, no, that is just a total cop-out there. That is not working at all. None of the wheels are still on the track, except for the front bogie. So that is over and done with. Come on, though, let's be silly. Let's do an A4, because at least then I've done it, and we know what happens when it's on curves that are far too tight for it. Okay, this is not going to work, though, surely. Here we go. There's no point doing it gently. What's happened? Yep, every single driving wheel, in fact, even the front bogie has come off as well on that. So 060s are the absolute limit. Okay, let's try a Bobo then. This is a class 73 diesel. I think this will work, but you never know. Here we go. Ready? Oh, it did not. Why not? Because this is just like I know why not. The bogies aren't free to swivel very far, and that is a no-no for this. So let's change it for a different one. No, it's actually really difficult to find a Bobo that has really freely rotating bogies. I've got a class 25 here. I don't think this is going to work, but at least I'll have tested more than one loco. Forwards. Oh, it sounded like it was farting, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I could hear the gears kind of touching the inside of the body and scraping. It was close though, wasn't it? Let's try it the other direction. Here we go. I mean, technically it did it. Okay, let's try a coach then, and then I'll show you an 060 trying to haul some wagons around it. Right, this is a Hornby Great Western coach, and its bogies are inclined to spin all the way around, so if this can't do it, none of them can. Ah, yes. Okay. Whoa, well, I might have knocked it off there. Come on, let's get a pannier tank. There's not much track to play with here, but if I can haul a coach around a -1st radius curve, I will be impressed. So the pannier we know will work on it. The couplings. Oh no. I bet it's the couplings that's done that. Darn. Yeah, look at that. How did that pannier tank actually do this to start with? No, not going to work, folks. Right, last thing to try, wagons. Okay, here we go. That loco just can't do it now, can it? Let's see if Smokey can do it. Nope, he's off, he's off. So, what have I learnt then? Well, it seems that the couplings are the biggest problem in tight radius curves, not so much the locomotives, as long as you keep them small. So yeah, you would have to find a different way of coupling rolling stock together. Let's just see if the wagons can get around there on their own. No, not really. I feel like they were about to do it, they were close, but no. So the tension lock couplings are a bit of a no-no. Yeah, that's really difficult. Okay, well that was pretty cool. It was cool to see the 060s going around these curves, but now we know you need much wider curves to run anything larger than really an 060 with a blind centre axle. Well, that was fun. It had to be done, I think, and indeed it was. Yeah, I do think these are going to go horribly wrong. So who do we have to thank for this? Well, you can all guess who the first request is from. It is our resident evil requestsman, which is his new title, I've decided. It is, of course, William Babcock. Right, so William Babcock wanted to see the Derail Pole Terrier, that was his name for Dapple, not mine, by the way, and with some egg vans on the outside line. But look what I've done. We know the Dapple Terrier will derail going forwards on the outside line, But what about if it goes bunker first? That I don't know. So I'm hoping I've been clever there and I've gotten away with it. The egg vans, there's no telling what's going to happen with those. Maybe they will still derail. I don't know what I've done to my knee, but I hope it gets better soon, because I do have to kneel down quite a lot in the loft. Oh. Well, I mean, it hasn't derailed. Goodness sake. It's just stopped dead. Ah, this means I've got to bend down straight away. Horrible locomotive. Yeah, it's an awful runner. Just cuts out all the time. It gets better once it's warmed up a bit though, so hopefully in a second it will be better. Right, did my hunch pay off? Is it going to get round this curve without derailing backwards? Please say it will. Ah, no! Why? I really thought that would work. Come on, you can have another try. We'll do a second lap. Ah, the egg vans are off. 2 egg vans, 3 egg vans. For good. Did you see that? They jumped off one after the other. Oh, straight away. I told you. I didn't know for sure when I made the title of this stream that they were going to derail. But it was a good guess, wasn't it? Right. Yeah, I think it'll be this one, if any. Oh, no, I'm quite confident. No, I'm going to be confident this time. We'll see where it gets me. Yeah, I think we'll get away with this. Look, we know those tankers are all right. I've just heard a bad noise. No, I think it's happened, folks. I think Henry's, of course, yeah, Henry's front bogey, because it's under some pressure from the high mech. I might actually just get away with it. Oh my God. Oh, I don't think I will. Yeah, I don't know, is Henry going slower than the peak and the high mech? Is he being crushed between the 2 locos? I think so. God, I can't stop. Let's see what happens. Can we get them round to the front? No, I don't think so. Right, it's over. Oh, and look what else has happened. Oh, they're still going. No, they're not. Oh, yep, kind of. There they are. My God. They're not giving up. Anyway, yeah, what else has happened? Let me show you. That's happened as well. Oh God, oh no, 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 not my little goods train. So thank you so much, folks, for joining me in another series of Sam's Trains Live. I have to say this was the most fun series I think I've ever done. Just the requests were awesome. There were 1 or 2 really interesting things that happened, like the whole wagon transformation, absolutely amazing. A lot of cool stuff happened. I had a lot of fun, and I've got you guys to thank for that. So again, thank you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. For now though, thank you very, very much for watching. I will see you very soon with some more videos. Thanks again. You take care of yourselves. Cheers, folks.